the street without enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? I saw much disregard, a broken heart.
On June 2nd, 2009, at 4:45 p.m., I lost myself. For 5 years, I would smile and act normal, but when I got home, I would drown myself in tears. See, the above date I listed is the day I lost my mother to an 8-year battle with cancer. My mom hid her battle with cancer from me, till one day she told my aunt she was tired from hiding it from me. I remember her last words like it was yesterday. I told her, I know you're tired, but you don't have to keep fighting for me. I'll be fine, and you can live through me. She closed her eyes, and 30 minutes later, she left me. Before my mom passed, I remember her being the sharpest dressed woman, standing 5'2", 125 pounds. I've witnessed a 6'5", 300-pound man back down to her. Linda C. Hubbard was more than a mother. She was a caring lady that loved everyone. She would give you clothes off her back. People said they would be there for me. Some did, some didn't. I remember having thoughts of suicide, and I wanted to question God, but I didn't. I can't surf, but I know I would rather have to ride the wave or swim through this unexplainable thing called life. I thank my mom for staying on me, to build me, to withstand what I went through, and now I'm able to help others going through what I did. She wanted my book because she accepted the challenge and never gave up. But I was left behind, slowly dying from the pain inside. I had to think of something to get me out of this dark tunnel, so I created a Facebook page. And the first person that popped up was Officer Tommy Norman. Officer Tommy Norman is a police officer in North Little Rock, Arkansas. He polices this community on and off duty, interacting with teachers, parents, and kids, etc. I quickly added him, and I laughed from that day forward until now, watching his videos. The second person I added on Facebook was Hip Hop Trooper. Hip Hop Trooper is a cosplayer that goes dressed up as a red stormtrooper at Comic-Cons. I remember seeing this outfit and it made me feel like a kid again because Star Wars is one of my favorite movies. Seeing Officer Tommy Norman and Hip Hop Trooper as real life characters, I said I have to become a neighborhood superhero myself. As I continued to watch these Facebook clips, I realized I admired these two men and what they were doing to make a difference. I started to wonder, how could I make a difference as well? I knew I had to be more than life than this sadness and just drowning myself in tears. At the time, I was already giving back to humanity by feeding the homeless, visiting schools, speaking about not bullying, making hospital visits dressed as Spider-Man, and also Kylo Ren, and just trying to uplift humanity. So one day I was driving and it hit me. I decided then and there to combine two of my favorite things. One is kindness, the other one was Spider-Man. Shortly thereafter, A Future Superhero was born. I've started a nonprofit where I dress up as Star Wars characters as well as Spider-Man and visit ill children at home as well as the hospitals. I also speak to children at schools and feed the homeless dressed as a superhero. The first time I wore the costume was at Miller's Hospital Torch Run. This is when I met my first cancer family, the Anzuris. Diego Anzuris was born with DIPG, which is a form of brain cancer that has a low life expectancy rate. I will never forget walking down that pavement and seeing his parents and Diego giving me high fives and smiles, and we took photos together. I stuck with the family thereafter, and I took Diego and his family to Staples Center to see the Marvel show, as well as visit him at home I dressed up as Spider-Man for his birthday, and we even bought out the whole theater so him and his family could see Spider-Man Homecoming together. Even though Diego is no longer here, he will live through me and the many kids battling some form of illness. Who knew that wearing a costume could make so many people smile? This has become a therapy for me. Just helping others smile is more rewarding than winning the lottery. Sharing myself with others is a victory for me and whoever I come in contact with. I have transformed sadness into happiness for myself and others. And this has made all of the difference in my life. I think we all have a future superhero inside of us, but the trick is finding him or her. Who's with me? My brother, I know how it feels, man. Okay. I want you to know that we love you, brother. Amen. We love you, man. No, I love you, man. I do. I've been praying, I've been thinking about you ever since last week, man. I brought my brother here to pray for you, man. I brought my brother here to pray for you, man. Before I go to work today, I made sure I come down here.
Thank you. I know you were there. Get up on, take good food.
I will. I'll take that. Thank you.